and no peeling. Hey, Chef Des coming at you from my kitchen again, and yeah, we're gonna do hard-boiled eggs with no peeling required. Okay, well, they're not actually hard-boiled, they're hard-boiled consistency, but we're going to cook them in the oven in a bain-marie, a water bath, so you don't have to peel every single hard-boiled egg. So if you're doing a whole bunch of eggs, maybe you're making egg salad sandwiches, maybe you're making a potato salad, we like to have hard-boiled eggs on hand to sprinkle on any salad, really. Have as a snack, whatever. I sometimes stir them into leftover fried rice. So it's just great to have hard-boiled eggs on hand, but a lot of times people struggle with the peeling. However, if you like to peel hard-boiled eggs, I don't know anybody that likes to, but there's some great tips at bcegg.com by yours truly showing you how to best peel a hard-boiled egg. Some great tips there, so check that out as well. But we're gonna do this a little different way. Let me show you how. So what I have here is a standard bread loaf pan and some parchment paper, okay? You will see this technique online. Other people like to do baking spray or they oil the pan. I don't wanna add extra fat or have my eggs become oily. I want them complete, normal, hard-boiled consistency. So I like to do parchment instead. So I just take the time to fit that to the pan, putting my hand in there, getting in all the corners. It doesn't have to be perfect. The weight of the eggs will weigh that down, so just as long as it's lined, it's totally fine. Then you're gonna wanna have an oven-safe pan that this will go into. And then we're gonna put a water bath around that pan. But let me show you this. So I'll do a half a dozen, let's say. So we take our eggs and put them in there. We'll count 6 of them. So these are BC eggs, and every single large BC egg has 14 key nutrients, all 9 essential amino acids, 6 grams of the highest quality protein you can get, and 1 large egg, it's only 80 calories. So make sure you have lots of BC eggs in your fridge at all times, folks. And we're just going to continue cracking these. There's 3, there's 4, and it doesn't even matter if the yolks break or anything, because it's all gonna be chopped up in the end anyway. There's 5 and 6. You can adjust it a little bit if you want with the parchment, but you see what I mean? The weight of the eggs is just staying at the bottom anyway. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this and place it in that pan. You wanna do boiling water, so you have a starting consistent temperature. There's some videos online, they'll just tell you put water in there. But if you're putting in like cold water, it's gonna take you longer to get them there than if you're putting in boiling water. So use boiling water instead. And you're only putting in enough boiling water till it reaches the level of the eggs. But you will find that once you get there as well, that this tray that the eggs are in, the loaf pan, is gonna start floating a little bit. See what I mean? Look at. So we're there. Oven preheated at 350 degrees. We're gonna put these in there carefully because of the water and place it in there. I'll set a timer for about 30 minutes. We'll check them and I'll show you what to look for when you're checking them. All right, there's our timer. Let's check these out. So again, be careful because of the hot water. Get it out. Look at those. Looks fantastic. Now again, I say approximately 30 minutes. What you're looking for is texture, and here's how you're gonna check that. You can just tell by touching it that it's firm, okay? It's like hard-boiled consistency, okay? Even the yolks, everything, so you're good. Let's take this to the next step now. Remember the bottom is wet, so I just blot it on a towel. And this part is really easy. And again, another great reason for doing parchment paper, you don't have to wash the pan afterwards. If you put the baking spray and put all the eggs, you'd have to now scrub the pan. We're done. We just take this out and discard the parchment, and we have hard-boiled eggs. Basically, I know it's not actually boiled, but it's hard-boiled consistency. And we just literally take them off the parchment. And look at this, you can just cut it. I cut in a whole bunch of pieces like this, chopped. And again, I have it ready to go for anything. Anything you want to do, it's done. That's how quick it is. Now, mind you, it does take 30 minutes versus if you were just gonna hard boil an egg in the normal fashion, it would take only 10 minutes. So I get that this is longer, but you don't have to watch it. You don't have to do anything. You just put it in the pan, put it in the oven, you're done. You're free to go and do whatever you want. You don't have to sit there watching to the boil, timing it 10 minutes, drain it. There's no peeling involved. There's no cooling down the eggs. It's simple. If you're just doing one hard-boiled egg, then obviously I don't recommend doing it this way. I never do one hard-boiled egg because I like to have them always around on hand for snacks, salads, whatever. So I hope you find some great value in this tip. I think it's awesome. And make sure you check it out, bcegg.com, for a bunch of other great tips, recipes, and tricks. And this is Chef Des signing out. Where are you getting your protein from?